Right, so here we are, exactly where. But anyway, greetings friends and fellow gamers, and welcome to Reapers and Renegades live stream. I'm Adam, your host, and today we're on days. Hit that like button, it really does help the channel a lot, guys and girls. And if you're new to the channel, then please remember to hit that subscribe button for regular live streams, episodes and minisodes on the games you all love to play. And also please remember to hit that bell for notifications of our latest live streams, minisodes and episodes, etc. And of course, if you do enjoy this live stream, then please do feel free to share it with your family and friends through social media, etc., and help us to grow the channel. Okay, so today we're going to be continuing on with our New Game Plus Survival 2 playthrough from where we left off in yesterday's episode. Or actually, yesterday's episode was in two parts because we did get kicked, but I'm sure you all are fully aware of that, and that's why there was the second half had part 2 in brackets. But anyway, we're going to continue on from where we left off. We'd rescued the lieutenant, and we went and got some polystyrene and did some other little bits and pieces for the camp. But basically, I think now we've got a bounty hunt, but we'll check it out and move on accordingly in just a few moments. Okay, guys and girls, let's get cracking. Right, so first thing we best do then is bring up the old map. And yeah, I think that's the bounty hunt down there, isn't it? Yeah. So who is it we're going for? We've got to locate the thief. Doesn't tell us the name. Okay, bounty hunt, no worries. Right, so without further ado, let's get cracking. Right, we're facing the right way, which is awesome. For once. I know we replenished all of our ammo and everything. Low at the minute. There we go. Shame I can't do that while riding, but I needed my hands. Right, another one that dives out of the way because we're coming from behind them. I suppose that's quite sensible in a way, but they do sometimes dive the wrong way. It's always yelling, that sergeant. It's always yelling. Nearly out of there, stuck at 1 speed zone. Come on, open the gate. Right, cool. Of course you have. I love that tank. Such a nice teardrop. So, right. Be over to see you after the bounty hunt, mate, probably. Cool, typical. Had to miss the turning, didn't I? Right, I'm assuming we're going down here. Looks like it. Oh, I kind of remember this bounty. Right, we're gonna on the bike facing that way in case we have to chase. But we should be able to actually. We got a tip from I can't remember. I think it might have been Dan. I'm sorry if I got that wrong, but I think it was Dan. But Dan Jewell that told us about the just shoot the bike as they're going past sort of thing. Which I think is on this one. We actually did this before. Yeah, this is going to be it, I think. And then we're going to see him, and he's going to try and run us down in here, so we get a chance to actually shoot the bike quite a bit. Right. Ah, the bike's not near enough. Okay. I'll put it this way. Okay, I'll get it. Yeah, I know it is deep, but we've got to move the bloody bike, man. Stop complaining. Whoa. Crikey, that was close. Right. Nothing else is going to attack, is it? Normally it throws animals and things at us when we first spawn. Right, here we go then. Let's hope we can get this right. I was going to get away because it's taken me so long to get back on the bike. Come on. God, this is not easy. I can't even keep up. And I've got the maximum bike. Shit. Well, it was a bit sloppy, but we did it. God, how bad's our bike and how bad are we? That was actually quite exhilarating, quite good fun though. I enjoyed that. Got the wrong guy, right, okay, cool.
Colonel, I've got him. Aligned, transmitting orders now.
Right then, mate. Well, there'll be along to get you in a minute. All the freaks will find you if you start shouting, your choice. Oh, we've got a nest here, haven't we? Yeah, I see it. Oi, 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 no, 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 no. Oh, it's not an easy day, is it? Well, there we go. Now we've got bleeding snipers. I can't see my crosshair because I haven't got one yet. Oh, God. What a bad position. Oh. Roll, roll, roll. We are seriously not going to be able to shoot him from there because of stupid bloody closeness. Gotcha. Right. Okay, heal again. That's what we were doing. That's right, well done. There's 3 of them, cool. Oh, gold. Serious story of the Molotovs. But apparently not to worry. Come on, you're going to hit it. Come on, get it before they get to me. Oh, come on. Well done. Okay. We're back to 5. We need to pick up the kerosene and things. Right, no worries. Do a bit of looting. Where do we leave the bike? What's that? No, there's still ones in there. Might as well clear them out as soon as we're here. Typical. Was that one? No, that's been it as well. I'm going the wrong way. Yep, I am. Oh, back in the trap of their speed. Cool.
Sarge. Okay.
That'd be me, mate.
Hey, Sarge. How's life? Yeah, make me a quadrillion, right? Oh, big spender. Yeah, okay.
Don't need to. Oh. Right. We do have that one up there. We also have this here. Which is kind of optional. It's Crystal. I'm kind of inclined to let her go, you know. I really am. I see no need to actually go and get her. Knowing what the Colonel will do to her. Whereas she could actually, like, probably be quite useful at a place like Lost Lake with Ricky and that, you know what I mean? Where she can actually just do what she wants, or just live as a drifter like Lisa. Don't know, if we have to do it, we'll do it. But, what does it tell me to go here for? Oh, just another requisition for well, I suppose we'll do this soon as we're here, and then we'll go and see Corey.
Sir.
Yes, I'm sorry. This is just really frustrating for myself. You know, I'm not going to this one tonight. So I'm going to go with you this time. Let's go.
Oh, right, this is where we go with Sarah, okay. Okay. Probably should have done the Corey first.
Yeah, right. When's the last time you went on a run? Now I want to check.
I've done suppliers like anything else. I gotta admit it's been a while.
You live a bike?
Yeah, but I've been around humans. No chance of us getting separated. Hey, you been inside the ark yet?
The caves here. Yeah, got the grand tour when I arrived. The colonel himself.
Come on, you guys can answer. Vision, stockpiling, carrying, saving the
Mitch, this island is a goddamn fortress. He's gonna get in here without a hell of a fight.
Exactly. Here, this is my tent.
Nice place. It's got the woman's
Right. You hardly ever hear announcements and you just spend the plot around.
Who knows? This is a good
You should give from that when we first joined up. Right. Jesus, come on, Duncan, let's just go.
Okay.
Come on, let's go this way.
Okay.
When I got here, the militia picked down almost every tree on the island. I asked Matt, the colonel, to save the last one.
Why did you do that?
I remember. And that was on soil floor, all the trees together, and all this I want to be at least.
Right.
These guys don't give a shit about anything.
That'll be the tree then.
Colonel's focus on seeing this.
What's wrong?
Nothing, it's just...
Hold on.
So not to get caught up on the guns on my back. Right.
There's a community college east of here, off the highway. You know the one?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Take the South Bridge, it'll be faster.
I'm with you.
Oh no, you're on the back.
Hey, so I gotta ask, all this stuff, the East, the Silicon...
Why do virus causes cells to mutate? I can kill it.
Hey.
Face full of mud. Sergeant shouting. He's not shouting this time, no way. First time ever the sergeant's quiet.
Can I ask you something? After that night in Barrow, what happened? I mean, how did you get out?
We almost did it. After the feds pulled out, anyone still alive started putting up roadblocks of their own. They started shooting people on sight. We somehow made it to that refugee camp where we thought we were going to be waiting, but like I said, it was gone. tried a few others, same story, no survivors, everything overrun. So within a week, the whole damn valley was a war zone. People were killing each other over scraps of food, sometimes killing each other for no reason at all. If Boozer and I hadn't stuck together, I don't think we would have made it.
Wait, Boozer? He's alive? Where is he? What happened?
Yes, he's alive, but he's at a camp up north. Can't ride anymore because he lost his arm. But he is alive.
So glad he's alive. I'm really sorry. I should have asked you about it sooner.
Don't worry about it.
Would have been nice, yeah.
Okay, my turn. Look, it's gonna sound stupid, but that night in farewell, my mongrel's ring. Do you still have it?
Deacon, I'm sorry. It's the Colonel's policy. They confiscate all jewelry when you come into the camp. They melt down the gold and silver to use in Weaver's project or whatever the hell. I forgot all about it. I'm really sorry.
No, don't worry about it. I don't know, I was just thinking out loud. It doesn't matter. Here, I think this is it.
Alright, finally.
Once, before, career.
Well, everything went to poo.
Presentation on exciting careers and firearms. Nothing, just looking back at you and talk on how you survived.
How do we get to this? Should we find a way around?
No, hold on. Who's the other? You ready?
Yeah.
Up you go then.
Got it.
Get out of the way. Push that down into.
Got it. Jesus, what the hell happened here?
This is who the survivors. Set up before they figured out how to get some It was dead long.
This is how your place is going to be called.
Mm-hmm.
You know where we're going?
How am I doing for ammo? Shit. Didn't think we'd grab any off the bike. Not sure. Do we need it? Probably. Can't grab it. Typical. You're actually right, Deke. We don't know what else is in here, mate. It's a big place. Breakers and all that stuff, man. The annoying thing is we can hear the little ones. There's the door. I would have thought so, love. I would have thought so.
Come in.
Here, help me move this.
Hold on. Okay.
Ready? Push!
Let's go.
can do this. Alright. We both go out there. We're just gonna pull them down to each other, so... Just keep it in steady stream. Alright? Once I'm through...
Here we go then.
Yeah. Come on down.
We're good.
You okay?
No. We hit it.
Gunfire's gonna bring in more.
Did I actually get hit? No, cool.
Where now?
Ooh, I'll do that.
Alright, I'll look up here.
All them little roots. That's unfortunate. Here we go.
Hey, over here. There's an open window.
Okay.
You got it?
Yeah, I got it. Hold on, let me find something.
Sarah?
Hold on. I gotta find something I can throw down.
Oh, shit!
Okay. Alright, it kind of helped that I knew where they were going to come through this time. Because we're alive, love. Right.
Yes, ma'am.
Kerosene, awesome. Yes. Not finished searching the out room. Oh, have we been out? No. Can we make another molly? Yes. Awesome. No, wrong one. Do this one to silence for the minute.
Door's jammed.
Yeah, cool. Just frighten the life out of him, you know? Yeah, brilliant. Yeah, let me do the fighting, love. Let me do the fighting. The kittens. Oh, what we got in here? Anything? Yeah, there's stuff to pick up. We need to replenish, so let's grab as much as we can while we can. Even though it's a stupid slow speed, why won't you let me run around? Right, that's that replened. Okay. I'm assuming it's going to be one of these doors. It's not this end. Doesn't look like it. Alright, let's check the causes. Because you never know. Don't need it. Okay. Cool. Oh, I wish I could run. Alright, you waiting there a minute. What's this door up there then? Okay. Can't do that one then apparently. Okay.
More barricades and they're everywhere.
Alright.
The buildings.
There it is. Oh, isn't it there? Because I've got all around so far, I'm not really going to search more than the route I've got to take.
Just gotta get through these barriers.
Hey! Another open window.
Got it.
Can I now push the car, please? No. Okay, I'm gonna... Oh, maybe I've got to give you a vault up first. Yeah.
Here, let me push you up again.
Don't take so long finding something that you really want.
Exactly.
Got it! Okay, hold on. Hey, try not to attract any more swarmers this time, alright?
Sure. Yeah, let's see what I can do.
Yeah, I did fix it. I didn't fix it. I had to restart it, Sharon. So there was 2 streams yesterday. A part 1 and a part 2. I'll just pause that a second. It says part 2, like part 31 brackets part 2 on the second half. And John and some others came and sort of watched. Do you understand what I mean? So yeah, and it did take us back to the train, and I did check out where the hordes were. But for some reason, do you remember at the end of my first playthrough, the hordes weren't spawning properly? Like we went there during the day and there was no horde in the cave. We went there at night and there was no horde in the cave. Now obviously they shouldn't be at night, but they should have been during the day. You know, so we'll deal with it when we come back around, obviously, and get the horde markers on the map sort of thing. Maybe then it'll be there. Maybe it's one of those ones you just can't do until a certain point. Or it might have just been a glitch. I don't know. I don't know. Obviously I was having problems with the game yesterday. It seems to be running fine today though. So we did go and look, but we didn't end up actually taking on a horde. A couple of little swarms but not a horde. And obviously, yeah, well, she'll be alive, Deke. Shush. Shush. And let's collect things.
Fucking bastards. Sarah! Answer me!
I think we got everything. Okay, there we go. Right, sorry, what's Sharon saying?
Sarah!
Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, like I say, it might be a certain thing. Maybe I haven't triggered the right thing to trigger it, but we'll go back there. We know where it is. You know, it's quite an easy remedy, because obviously we'll have to kill all the hordes. You know? Obviously you're out of ammo, love.
It's okay, it's okay.
And you'll be happy to know I've been using the SMP today, because obviously I realised that yesterday was a mistake. I was too set in the mindset of the first playthrough of, like, you know, we've got to save ammo, we've got to save ammo. I keep forgetting I've got 4 complete refills on the bike. Well, you know, when it's full. So, I'm obviously using the SMP a lot more. Yes, we got my skills maxed out yesterday, which was something I wasn't even aware could be done. I'm still very, very thankful to you for that. I think I remember in the very first run through, you commented that I've missed it out. I said I'd come back for it and never went back for it when I was searching for which way to go, the walls and that. And that must be how it never got picked up. And then I haven't gone back and looked, but I'm 99% sure that you commented that I missed it in the first playthrough, and it was just poetic that you were there to help me get it in the second playthrough. That was awesome of you. Again, massive shout out and a massive thank you to you for it. Watching for movement. Let's go to the SMP because we're still...
Let's check this door. Can you open it?
No, I don't know yet, love. Get out of the bloody way and I'll try.
It's jammed from the inside.
I've got a sneaking suspicion we're getting attacked soon.
Someone sealed it tight from the inside.
Oh, thanks again. Right. I think this is the one where we bring the machine back on the back of the bike together, isn't it? Can I do this door? Probably not. No. Oh, look through the window. Okay. Oh, well, we found a window, have we?
Damn it!
And full of things. Shit's to jump on you.
Come on, let's go.
Yeah, we just have to find a way up.
There's our way. But
Here, help me push this.
quickly have a look in the tents because we are on the replen. We're low on quite a few flammable supplies, shall we say. And look, there's nothing. What a waste of bloody time. Right. Let's just push this then, yeah?
Push!
Excuse me, guys and girls.
Hard enough?
Yeah, hold up. You got it?
Yeah.
I'm ready. It's gonna get pretty nasty when you're responsible.
Yeah, we're good. Unfortunately, I had to reload. Oh!
That's the last of them.
Right. Little sods all dealt with. None of you jumping on me. Bloody reload. Here we go. Just detach that. You don't need it.
Here, give me your hand.
Okay.
Careful. Steady.
Yeah, I've got the military spec one, sweetheart. You know what I mean? Got the one that you get from actually killing the hordes. You know, the best one. But yeah, I do have them. I didn't buy the middle one because it's basically crap. Yeah. But yeah, I love the SMP9s. I really do. And I'll tell you what we'll do. Next time we're in the actual camp or any place I've got a locker, you know. Yeah, I know. I do it all the time. I gesture to the screen, not when I'm talking. Sort of thing like, you know, like you do when you're talking to people. And then realise that, you know, you the viewers can't see what I'm doing, you know. If I ever get the channel to the point where it makes money, I may invest in a camera, just so you can see my actual facial reactions and things, you know, and gestures and all that. Because that doesn't convey, does it? Obviously, but I know what you mean. Yeah. Suicide, mate. They decided it was more appealing than becoming freakers, I suppose.
This is it. Come on.
Well, Wall of Remembrance with their final messages. Surprised you can't read that. But like I say, just to be sure, because now you pointed it out, I'm 99.9% sure I've got literally the best quality of all the weapons I can have, but I will check. Just to be double sure. You know what I mean? Might have been a good idea, Deke, wouldn't it? I don't know why we just leave it on the road all the time, man. Although the one time we did gilly it up, it didn't stop Copeland from salvaging it, so... I suspect that's why you don't bother, mate. Oh, duck, Deke, wrong buttons. Right, here we go. I'm taking some serious damage from that pistol. Oh, why do I always need to reload? This is just not cutting it. Are you all dead now? Will you duck? Right, everybody heal. Yeah, I'm not good with snipers. I'm much better with the machine guns, trust me. I will survive a lot better. It's just a little bit more hectic, but I kind of dig that, do you know what I mean? But I do hear you, it's just I know it will be worse. Trust me, you don't want me raging about the fact I've got to use guns I don't like. I need to use this because I'm out of ammo on the others. Well, not on the pistol, but this has got the ammo. Right, let's do a little bit of looting if we can. grab what we can on the way through. Oh, ammo, awesome. That changes the situation a bit. I don't know. Well, I'm being crouched down because I'm being sensible. Yeah, I know it takes the heavies on 2 hits. You can take them out with the machine gun quick enough, though.
Yep.
Oh, gold. I need to go big. And I need to go focus cops out. Position. Where are you? There you are. That was a moment. That was a moment. But yeah, I get much better with a heavy machine gun than I am with a sniper rifle, trust me. Especially in a game. Maybe not in real life, but in a game where I've got, you know, access to silly, slow down the world mode moves and things, you know. Focus and all that. Dead eye, whatever you want to call it. Nothing? How can you have nothing on you? I don't need the RPD. Good gun, though. But I do hear you. It is an excellent gun. I know why a lot of people use it. You know, I really do. I just don't enjoy the scopes. I really don't. Like I say, the MG55, I love it. Yeah, that's it. I mean, it takes me out of my comfort zone. I can use it. I will get through it. I might die a little bit more often, but it won't be as much fun for me. So I won't be in such a good mood, and that obviously then doesn't make it such an enjoyable episode, I feel, for people to watch. I think everybody likes watching someone laughing and enjoying themselves. Although some people might want to watch people rage, I suppose. Maybe. I don't know. Everyone's slightly different. Plus, this was just fun, because you can just mow people down with it. You know? And for hordes, it's just so superior. Whee! With your lunatic. See, you've got one as well then, I see. Alright, alright. Calm down, lad. yeah, I do kind of have explosive moments of rage. Kind of always been a thing of mine since I was a kiddie. Oh, look, there's bleeding hundreds of them running from everywhere. Oi, none of that Red Dead stuff with the app. Oi! You're getting far too close to my liking, pal. Oh, where's that other gunner gone? I'm getting rid of this somewhere. I'm gonna have to go down there, he's too far away. Oi! Plus, ammo and things, don't grab the ammo and move. Quick field here. Get positioning. Oi! Right, obviously I'm not chatting because I'm concentrating. But yes, I did have a moment, didn't I, with the sniper. Oi! Bugger off, you horrible little person, Luke. Just chatting to me viewers, you're not allowed to be attacking me like that. Let's get all bandaged up so we don't have a moment, right. Don't need any of this. Bloody all of it. And all the things. Right, I know we can't go too far from her. I think I've done all the bodies. No, except the ones by the stairs, maybe, yep. Oh. Okay. One that nearly got me killed. Right. Do you see the shot through my arm? Look, I'm not alright. They're only militia and that, innit? Deep's the real thing, mate. Yeah, I did see that come up. It sometimes does that. I think it's because, like I say, they're working in the street. I think that was the problems yesterday and things, you know. They keep turning things on and off, and I think that just causes all the issues, you know. All this, you know, signal drops and things. Because they're actually, the council have got workers sort of doing stuff, don't they? Although not so much yesterday, obviously. But I think that's what causes the problems during the day here. We've got a few more days of it though. They're sort of doing the whole of Yorkshire at the moment, you know. Internet lines and things. Communication cables, really. Everything from phone lines to sort of fibre optics and things. Which is a pain, to be honest. You know. But also it's obviously to improve everyone's connection and everything, and hopefully then I'll start being able to download games quicker and things, so hopefully by the end of it it'll be beneficial, which I'm sure is why everybody agreed to do it, sort of thing. Yeah, it does actually, doesn't it? No, the council here are absolutely excellent, they're wonderful. I'm playing. They're the same as everywhere else. They do what they need to do to make sure they get their budget. Do the old prank caller thing on it, like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, typical. Oh, Scott will arrive. Because I've just grabbed a mouthful of coffee, I was.
Can I say thank you?
Thank the baby. Because the baby looks after the bike. I know, Dick. I know, mate. We gotta go and see Corey. Right, you couldn't stop shaking. Wizard Island, never given up 37%. Awesome. What's this? Right, hang on, we've got a new optional mission come up. What was that? Is that going to talk to Thing at the infirmary? Listen to Garrett's speech. Oh, God. Well, I suppose we will do for the comedy. I do actually quite enjoy his rants, even though I sort of... Well, I enjoy them more than I enjoy Copeland, shall we put it that way. Right, so we'll go there, the white one, then we know where we're going. Get on the bike. We need to refuel and things, probably. No, we don't, actually. Amazingly. In that case, we'll just leave her here. We probably need bullets, though. Just get out of the way, Private.
Corporal in command. Yes, Sarge.
You lunatic that my dad used to watch on cable, apparently. As we found out yesterday. I'd forgotten that, or didn't notice it in the first one. Right, yeah, I know I'm too close. Always shouting at me about it. You're not allowed to be here. I'll put it next to a bloody road then. I'm always busy, there's always bleeding freaks. Right. Garrett is up here. The maniacal zealot, formerly known as Garrett, now called Colonel. Yeah, I just actually find them quite fun. I don't do it all the time because a lot of the time I'm not in the camp. Do you know what I mean? But I find them quite amusing, his diatribes, and sort of a glimpse into the twisted psyche of the, you know, the maniacal despot. I mean, I think he might have had a plan for him and Sarah being the new Adam and Eve and all that kind of thing. You know what I mean? I think that was his ultimate goal with the Ark, and why Sarah's so important to him, because she's the only like proper female of like what he considers high quality or high class, if you like, and all that, and sees himself in the same light. You know, father in a whole new world, you know, some sort of twisted weirdo stuff sort of thing. You know what I mean? Something like that, you know. And I mean, I don't like the character. I like the character, but I don't like him. Do you understand what I mean? It's like he's made for you to hate him, but I like the fact that they made those characters, you know, in all sorts of games, you know. Yeah, I think he was a right digging a bit of Sarah. I would have been very happy to be allowed to. You know what I mean? I mean, when I watch him, I don't think he was a colonel. I think he was actually a thespian that stole his dad's army uniform. Do you know what I mean? And came and had an idea on how to reinvent himself, sort of thing. You know, he's like a TA that does, like, you know, amateur dramatics or something. Watch him prancing around the stage. Yeah, exactly. You know, he's got a massive tat on his neck, you know, and how the hell, I mean, I know they actually have a bit where Taylor and him talk about the fact that she's actually his wife, but how the hell did Taylor keep it quiet? He can't keep anything quiet. The minute he realised, he would have told it, you know, at least the guard would have heard about it. You know what I mean? There are also, and then, you know, there's also this thing of, whilst we know it would have gone bad, the colonel is a God-fearing person according to his own, like, lunacy. So, whilst fraternisation is frowned upon in most militaries, being married isn't. He could have just turned up at the very beginning and said, that's my wife, and he should have said, that's my husband. And then that's it. He would have moved into married quarters with her. That's how the military works. I don't understand this need for them to keep it a secret. It's not even beneficial really to the story. Wheeler could have, before he found out, still have said about a tap that's ass, and then he could even find out for the next conversation, shit, it's his wife. Sorry man, I shouldn't have said that to you. You know what I mean? Which builds their rapport for later in the game, like, you know, towards the end, when obviously he does what he does. And, you know, we realise he's not a bad guy and all that. Do you know what I mean? They could have been developed in a different way, sort of thing, I think, you know. But then you can do that to a lot of games, can't you? You can sort of pull apart their story, do it the way you would have done it, and that will please a lot of people, but not a lot of that. You know, I get the way you can't always please everybody, you know, and, you know, they tell the story the way they want to. But I do think that, you know, there was some missed opportunities, definitely, you know. And it might be an idea, if they're with the sequel, to actually employ a few bike mechanics and maybe actually get a biker's opinion on what would you do if somebody stole your bike. It doesn't even have to be someone from an MC. Most people are pretty, you know, angry about that sort of thing. Yeah, I know, exactly. I mean, seriously, I mean, she's not a great advert for women, is she? You know, for the lovey-dovey side of women. I mean, I mean, she treats him cold, man. I mean, you know, poor old Deke is like a heartbroken puppy. I felt so sorry for him, you know what I mean? I really did. But at the same time, you know, I get that she's all wrapped up in the, it's her fault. See, we don't know this yet, do we? You know what I mean? But it's her fault. She blames herself. She's got to find a cure, because all the children that are newts, every time she sees them, she knows that was her. It was her research. And I mean, I get that too. But they could have done that so much better. You know, even if they wanted to keep it secret, there could have been more conversation between them, especially in, you know, when they spend the night together. Do you know what I mean? Less on the kissy stuff, more on the two of them bonding, and, you know, him actually coming to realise why she was so cold and all that. You know, I get that she was in shock at the beginning because she thought he was dead, and her brain couldn't comprehend that if he's alive, she didn't search for him. So, you know, she had to come to terms with that herself, sort of thing. I mean, I get that kind of thing, but I think they, you know, they didn't explain it well enough. There's a lot of read between the lines, which is okay if you're a mature gamer, but not very helpful for the younger ones because they haven't got the life experience necessarily to be able to put, you know, the two and two together or read between the lines. It's a bit. So, I mean, I'm not accusing them of being lazy or anything like that, but you know, a little bit more forethought into the next game would just make it so much more in depth, and you know, pop even more in people's, you know, imaginations and etc. But anyway, let's move on before I spend hours diatribing. Right, it's order and disorder and all that. Different percentages, but we don't really care because they're not. Any of them says 100. Right, what's next? Probably in there. What do you want me to do? You can't be replaced. I've got to go and do that, and well, come on then, let's just do this because we're here. We'll leave the bike there. It's only 20 odd metres away. But yeah, seriously, I like the story, I really do. I like the characters. I think a few changes, like, I've said it several times, but a lieutenant underneath Copeland for us to have beaten up to our bike would have been a good idea at the beginning. Yeah, take the gun away. Take the gun away as high as a kite. You want a slap?
I can't hear you. I'm just fucking. I think you know that's got on some oxygen. She's tight.
Well, the thing is, you can't help but like him. He's an idiot, but he's loyal. He didn't grasp, do you know what I mean? You know, he's quite a brave little lad. He ain't a bad lad, he's just an idiot, you know what I mean? But I suppose we've all had mates like that, you know?
You'll be fine. Just don't start any bar fights. You know, me parece.
Yeah, it is the first time we see them actually genuinely happy to be together, I agree.
Getting soft.
Yeah, it's like, has been for me. I mean, genuinely, as a man who's been riding motorcycles for well over 35 years, and you know, has been a fan of everything from like literally the first Resident Evil to do with sort of survival horror and all that. It almost felt like they made a game perfectly for me, you know what I mean? And I'm sure there's a lot of other gamers that say the same thing. You know what I mean? It's such a nice game. I enjoy it so much. I really like the fact that they keep giving us little updates and things like that, you know, little bits of new content and things. I mean, it's got a lot of support, you know, from such a, I know they were bought by Sony, but previously independent studio. Do you know what I mean? It's a shame a lot of other games don't take the same approach. You know, look at all the content we had in the first 6 months of the game after launch and that, you know. Most games leave it alone for a year before you get anything, you know what I mean? It's a shame. It's a good approach, really do like it. Like their approach to the game and everything. You know what I mean? Even though I say things that I might have done differently, I don't, you know, if they don't do it differently, I'm still going to play their next game and that, you know what I mean? Yeah, oh, and totally, yeah. Very, very much so. Very much so. I mean, genuinely, this was worth more money than I paid for it. I do not feel, you know, I feel like I got a nice game. So much playability, so much return, you know, longevity, return to play it over and over, especially now with the reset feature, so that you don't have to go New Game Plus and then another New Game Plus, or, you know, or even start New Game Plus if you don't want to now. You can just play and keep it all at, you know, whatever level you were on, unless you want to change your difficulty, obviously, which you can do it unless you go into the hardest ones. Obviously, you can't bring it down, but you can push them up and just reset all the, you know, the bits, you know. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I kind of forget little bits of it, but I don't forget the main sort of important plots, you know, like you're not going to forget what happens to Boozer and that, but you sort of get into a camp and you're like, oh crikey, now where was the sniper? You know what I mean? Yes. Yeah, no, that's true. That's true. It's true. So, I mean, there's very, very few game designers and developers, or whatever you want to call it at the moment, that seem to put this much effort into it, you know, into making a game. It always seems to come out under the guise of a beta test, doesn't it, as a sort of 3/4. Oh my lord, see, that's what happens when you don't get out of the way properly, idiots. Right, anyway, yeah, you know, it's sort of 3/4 polished, and then they say it's a beta test and get you to play it for 6 months at full price, and then bring out like a patch, that normally causes more issues than it solves, and all that sort of stuff. I mean, I much more prefer this approach, but I understand as well that that was easier to do with this kind of game because it's one player and not multiplayer. Or I don't know, well, I'm not a programmer myself, for all I know it could be just as bloody easy and it's an excuse, but I can kind of see why it might be more difficult, because you've got to balance so many people's internet and machines, blah blah blah, and all that. It kind of makes sense it would be harder. But anyway, I think we've got to go to Corey, so let's bring up the map, put a line up. There we go, and I'm probably going the wrong way now, mate. No, I'm actually going the right way for once, awesome. But yeah, I mean, I seriously do like the game. And I am pretty sure that there's a sequel being made. You know? I'm pretty sure. I can't imagine why Sony wouldn't want to at least, you know, try for a sequel. Right, hang on, this is Man.
I told you, man. You're gonna get yourself killed. I can take care of myself, though.
No, you won't. We'll end up having to go and get you, I think. What is it telling me to do in there? Right, well, we'll go and do this first. Okay. That was fun. Managed to catch that curve perfectly. Oh God, where am I going? I don't have a clue then. This is madness. It's a really good idea. Let's make loads of stumps everywhere for it to crash into. Really good idea. Whose bloody silly idea was this?
Yes, fair trial. Anyway, just 40 minutes.
So shut up, Garrett. You're not quick enough, man. I'm here. I'm interested in your cuff. Actually, it was good to see you too, mate. Repair the bike. Oh, I just refueled it. I can't bother with the fuel can thing. We've got plenty of money. Excuse me, he's having a bit of problems in the throat today. Wow, you was a long way from home.
I was a teacher, engine repair, Calgary, Technical Institute. No. Anyways, the colonel gave me this job.
Because you're the most qualified mechanic that he's got on his things, mate. I'll give him that. He knows how people manage. Right. Oh my lord, I'm now married to a post. See you later, mate. Kind of like him, I must admit. Right, wait. What?
Thank you.
Senator.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it seems like every squad within a dozen miles has an Indian for us.
Goes simply. And mark his last known position on the map. It's just a key.
I don't know, you probably would enjoy some internet multiplayer. It depends on the games you play. I mean, there are some purely cooperative ones. Do you know what I mean? If you don't like PvP, obviously there's purely PvP ones if you don't like PvE, you know? Or cooperative.
Good luck,
You know?
This
There's, I don't mean to tell you what to do, but, you know, I'm not assuming to tell you what to do is what I should say, but, you know, I kind of err on the never say never, because every now, I mean, I don't really like first-person shooters, but then I loved Destiny and Destiny 2 for a short time, you know, they were great games. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this game. Yes and no. I think it would be nice if it was purely... I think you'd have to have multi-levels to it. I mean, if you were going to open it up as a multiplayer game, it would need... Yeah, exactly. I'm not saying you don't like online multiplayer, exactly, so you get my point. I mean, some games suit it, some don't. I understand. it would always need to have the single player option, you know, so that you could play it without playing online with everybody else. Do you know what I mean? But I think it'd be nice if it had an online option, similar to, say, Red Dead Redemption, where you could form small posses. Do you know what I mean? It should be like little bike clubs, I suppose, in this. You know, maybe even let you design your own backpatch or something. Do you know what I mean? And obviously the camps would be like free zones where you couldn't hurt anybody, and then out in the wilderness you'd be fighting the hordes and probably other gangs. Do you know what I mean? But you should also layer that with an invite-only lobby where somebody can play it with just their friends as them versus the AI. Do you understand what I mean? So they don't have to worry about fighting other people and just enjoy playing together. Now, Red Dead doesn't have that invite lobby. That invite lobby's in GTA, but it's something that everyone who plays Red Dead's hoping will come. Do you know what I mean? An actual, but they gave us a defensive mode, which makes it very hard for people to kill you if you're not in a fighting mood and all that sort of stuff. Instead of it, but you know, that's how I would do this game. Would be, I'd keep it so that you had the obviously the story mode would be the story mode. Do you know what I mean? You'd have an online mode where you'd have it, so all the story would be played like this on your own. Then you'd have an online mode where you'd play the world with the camps being safe zones, where obviously you couldn't shoot each other, same as you can't shoot at your gun in the camp anyway. So they wouldn't even have to change the code for that. You know what I mean? And then outside, like I say, you'd be competing for the hunting, the hordes, that kind of thing. Obviously, have the hordes on a rotation read, like every 1 hour, all the hordes reset, and all the, you know, that kind of thing. So there's stuff going on in the world. Put in some obviously events like people to be rescued, bounties. You could compete for bounties. Whoever brings him in alive or dead is the person who gets paid. So you can have people that then prey on bounty hunters because they're not good enough and all that to get the bounty, but they think they can shoot them and get, you know, and all that kind of stuff. It creates a more chaotic world of a zombie apocalypse, if you understand what I mean. But at the same time, layer that with that, but for just people that want to, you know, up to 8 people, so you can invite friends to come and play the game with you in the online form. I think would be an awesome, like, number 2 version of the game, if you like, you know, sequel to the game, or indeed an excellent DLC that I'd pay for. I mean, you could do it as an additional one, you know, like you pay 50 quid for the base game and 30 quid for the online if you want to play it as a downloadable extra. Do you know what I mean? So that, you know, people have choice. I mean, there's lots of ways of managing it, but I think that way you'd cover a much bigger demographic and probably create more longevity in the game, because people would get attached to their clubs and, you know, how they did the world. And obviously with the ability to reset the things, you could turn that onto an auto-timed thing. So, you know, like I say, I mean, I'm not saying this is what they're definitely going to do, but I think it would be an awesome evolution of the game. You know, in this, I mean, you could even do it in the same way Resident Evil did, where you just go 2-player multiplayer for the story, 2-player cooperative multiplayer. So, for example, Boozer and Deke, do you know what I mean, playing the story together, riding around on their bikes and doing everything in the tandem. You know, that kind of thing. Well, I went the wrong way, of course I did. You know, like Chris did with Shiva in Resident Evil 5, for example. You know what I mean? You could take that kind of angle. There's loads of different ways of going, but that wouldn't be online multiplayer, that'd be online co-op. Do you know what I mean? But even that would be another evolution of the game. You know? What? Oh my lord. Did not turn right. My bad. All them years of riding had them. Crashed straight into a log. On the rocks, worried about shooting. Sweeping trees and everything to do. No, wrong. No, it's turning. What? Hang on, I have gone completely wrong here. Got myself confused because I've got 2 lines, haven't I? No, we went up and did the white one already, it's silly fool ladder. Well, I started my channel roughly a year. I want to say I started my channel at the end of sorry, the end of last December, the beginning of the new year, somewhere around there. You know, somewhere around the new year, literally. I'm not entirely sure. I'd have to actually look on the YouTube page to see what day it was founded and all that. Which I'm quite happy to do and let you know in the next live stream or something, sweetheart. Or indeed even pin it as a comment or something for you. But obviously I can't do at the moment because I don't have any other peripheral at the minute that I can use to access YouTube.
Yeah, like I said.
I wonder what they would actually do with the sequel story-wise. Yeah, so I suppose I've had my channel about maybe 11 to 12 months, sweetie. To answer your question of how long I've had it. Sorry. Fair play, fair play. I started watching when I think the first time I watched YouTube for gaming, not to watch, reruns of old movies, cartoons and things like that, or music, was when Ark came out, Ark Survival Evolved. I watched a few taming videos on some of the ones I wasn't too good at. Back in the day, now there isn't anything I can't tame, but back in the day when I was first learning, the game had been out about 6 months when I got it, when I heard of it and got it, and I must say that was an awesome game. I loved playing that for many years, and it's still going now, but obviously I sort of got moved on to other things, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I think that was the first one I started watching, and then realised that wow, there's so much about gaming on YouTube that I just didn't know existed, sort of thing. And obviously that evolved into me having my own channel kind of thing, over the years. But anyway, yeah, cool. I mean, there is a lot of stuff on YouTube, but unfortunately not everyone has the same level of sort of... Yeah, Fortnite, I know that's an incredibly popular game, and I would probably be a lot bigger if I did like daily streams of Fortnite, but I just don't enjoy that kind of game. I really don't. I'm not saying they're not any good, they're great fun for what they are, but to me that's like an arcade game. You play it for 30 minutes once a week, do you know what I mean, rather than every single day. Just doesn't appeal to me as much. I need a bit more sort of story and things to me, a bit more movie to it, if you know what I mean. But I mean, I understand why the youth do and that, and it isn't a bad game. It's kind of funny, I've got family members that play it and things. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean that's what I mean. It's not a bad game because it appeals obviously to a lot of people. It's very, very popular, I was never really into Minecraft, but that one did incredibly well as well, It was not really my quality, sort of calibre of game. I prefer a bit more realism in the sort of survival game, but yeah, that one did amazingly well, do you know what I mean? So in other words, it's an order and not a request if I say no. So it's an order all along then, isn't it? Yeah, it is. It's obviously aimed at a younger audience, but yeah, it is funny, It was obviously done so the adults could handle having it on in the background, you know what I mean? Or indeed play along with the kids and enjoy themselves, It's the beautiful thing about gaming, isn't it? It doesn't really care what age you are. You can just have fun, you know what I mean? I suppose that's why it appeals to such a large demographic of people, It's a way to sort of escape into other worlds and that, which don't really care what you are in the real world, you know what I mean?
Colonel? Captain? Yes, we're heading out to retrieve a piece of equipment that I need.
How's your work with this?
Good. Good. Corporal St. John's helped out me make some good progress. Thank you for assigning me to the project.
Lieutenant Weaver's also making progress. He says he's ready to test his chemical.
I heard. Mine will be listening.
I can test it now, but you guys, I've been using them. I wouldn't suggest you try an Alpha Deek, Colonel. You're going to end up on the floor with no teeth, mate. Right. I'm assuming we're going this way because we're facing this way.
What is that all about anyway?
What?
All the yes sirs and no sirs and saluting the ranks and the uniforms just seems kind of pointless.
Yeah, unfortunately, when you mix adults with children, children end up being, shall we say, verbally abused to a much more extreme level than they would ever find amongst their own peers, you know what I mean? Because obviously, whilst children are spiteful and things and say things that we don't, when we lose our temper, we're obviously a lot more harsh adults, you know what I mean? Especially in our language. So yeah, I can imagine that could be a bit of a problem. It probably leads to some rather angry moments for yourself and the lad's parents, obviously. Well, that's because the bike clubs were originally started by people who returned from World War II, love.
Now that you mention it, I can see your point.
What?
I'm actually surprised you were wearing a cut when you came into camp. I didn't think anything would make you that up. Even against the world.
Okay, so my cut, we're gonna have to see if the colonel will let me switch uniform.
You know, there's that. Very funny.
Diamond Lake is an old forest service road that winds around the western base of Mount Thielsen.
Okay.
Am I even going? I'm not. I'm supposed to go up there. Bloody hell. Trees.
Was that here when you came over the pass?
Yeah, but the soldiers stationed there were having bear problems.
Bear problems.
It was actually a rager, but yeah. So that is a type of bear. We're it.
Hey! Shut up!
Wow. Maybe it's time he stepped up into the COD arena. I mean, I'm not suggesting that there's less adults in there. There's probably more, but it's got more of an onus on sort of serious gameplay rather than cartoon gameplay, do you know what I mean? Sort of properly improve him actually as a gamer to have the more serious aspect to it, maybe. And if he's got the skills, he should be able to find a group of people to play with that will respect the fact that he's actually of a younger ilk because of his skill level. You know, sort of as a trade-off. I would have thought. Based on the people I know who play COD, obviously. It's a long time since I played Call of Duty. I think the last Call of Duty I played was the Pacific War one back on PlayStation 2.
Oh my god. What's wrong? Nothing. It's just... the view up here. It's incredible.
Yeah, I guess I just don't see it anymore. Pay attention to it, I mean.
Maybe one day he will, sweetheart. I mean, there's a, you know, if you've got the skills, there's a lot of money to be made, isn't there? You know, YouTube, Twitch, product placement, adverts, and Patreons, and merchandise. And plenty of people do it and make a living out of it, you know. But that's because, I mean, it's this kid thing, isn't it? It's like when we were kids. It was, we knew how to use a VCR, like from the birth canal. And our parents would be there with manuals swearing at it and throwing it against the wall, do you know what I mean? It's kind of then, you know, the same the other way around. It's just technology, and they grow up with it from such a young age. I mean, you think about it, you know, how many times have you seen a toddler with a touchscreen phone in its hand playing a game? Do you know what I mean? So by the time they get to walking around talking little person stage, you know, it's muscle memory, it's second abilities. To them it's as easy as it is for us to wave our hands around in conversation or, you know, write with a pen or something. It's, you know, they've been doing it longer than they've been writing with a pen. In some cases longer than they've been able to talk, you know. Yeah, pro gaming, you know, definitely, that's one way of doing it. I mean, even if he doesn't, I mean, there's plenty of people, I mean, a large demographic of, like, YouTubers, Twitch streamers. There are other formats over there as well. I think the one's called Mints or something. You know, there's quite a few of them out there. And you know, there's a big demographic of the people making, or a big chunk of the demographic of people making those, creating those, you know, those episodes, movies, whatever. Do you know what I mean? That are actually making a livable career out of it. And I don't just mean, you know, they're making enough money so they couldn't claim dole or something. I mean, they're making a very, very tidy, you know, 30, 60 grand a year. Sometimes a lot more, obviously. You know, living just by playing computer games and making daily episodes, or weekly or bi-weekly, or whatever it is their channel format is, you know what I mean? I mean, some people do it, you know? And I mean, we are talking quite a large percentage. It's, you know, we're not talking like massive, but we are talking in the sort of high 20s, you know? Well, exactly, like the very famous ones like PewDiePie and Ninja, they are literally probably multi-millionaires thanks to their, you know, their channels and their, you know, their literal careers in, you know, the video game entertainment industry, you know what I mean? You know? And I mean, and obviously if he's a child that's growing up with that as a goal, there's no reason why he can't achieve it, you know what I mean? Literally, I mean, that's the beautiful thing about this sort of thing. Anybody can do it, you know, literally anybody, you know, if you've got the dedication, and it takes time to build the channel and get noticed and things. When I did my research, I found that, you know, the quickest is normally about sort of 18 months, and the slowest I was finding was some people were slogging away for 12 years, but then they were able to like leave jobs, have 3 holidays a year, get second holiday homes, and, you know, all that kind of thing based on, you know, just the money they were making from their channel. You know, 4 or 5 hours a day. It's not a lot of work, is it, you know? And you've got time to spend with your family and things, you know. It gives you so much more of a quality of life and choice when you're actually your own boss and that kind of thing, doesn't it, you know? Just stands to reason without the extra hours. Be able to look after all of his family, all your family, I would have thought, and give himself a much nicer life, you know. On the other hand, maybe he'll go into developing games or something, you know. There's lots of different parts to the gaming industry, isn't there? Alright, this is tight.
It's gonna be a tight squeeze.
Yeah, you ain't joking.
No wonder everyone gave up cars.
This is nothing. There's a tunnel up on the old Belknap Road.
Lots of ammo in
that
here.
Sir and I rode through all the time. Traffic had been backed up.
Can I get off and get scrapped? No, I can't. Bugger.
Got overrun.
Sounds horrible.
I've seen worse, but yeah.
Hey, this looks familiar.
Yeah, it's right up here.
I was actually expecting a nice little skid there, but that didn't happen. He's a Celtic fan. I take it you're a Rangers fan, which is cool. My grandfather was a Rangers fan. God, Glasgow Rangers. No, it's when you turn the bike off, the tank goes dark. So just like, it's just kind of nice. I wish it was a bit more orange. Orange and black would have been perfect for the Harley Davidson colours, actually.
Okay, alright. Power's still on.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me.
But at least it didn't do it cherry red, I suppose.
Hey, well, how the hell are we gonna get in?
Like you said, power's still on. Sarah, I remember I did 20076 by now. It's not relevant. Sarah's intelligent. She should be super smart.
I think she's a bit more on the suit top. Oh, this is where we have to deal with a security guard, isn't it? Old Gobby from earlier in the game.
Oh my god.
What is it?
Food. That's what it is.
There's so much food here. It's the irrigation system. It's all self-automated. So as long as the power's on, it's just self-sustaining.
This
place is everything. It's got food, it's got water, it's got power, it's got big fucking plants.
It's like you said, the power is still on. That's 8,000 volts telling everyone to keep the fuck out. See? Come on!
Right, what were we all smiling about? I forget. I know we're going to be able to get attacked by birds. I remember that bit coming up. Alright, mist. I need to get into the mist. Right, okay. There we go. She already was down deep. It was about much better idea, yeah. Oh man, yeah, I'd have loved to have grown up with this sort of stuff, man. You know, I had to wait for sort of Resident Evil was like the beginning of this sort of stuff for me. And I was already an adult with a job and everything. I mean, you know, so yeah, would have been nice. Would have been nice. Imagine what it'd be like though for the next generation growing up with VR and things like that, do you know what I mean? Obviously, or maybe 2 generations or whatever, do you know what I mean? Where like, you know, VR headset comes with a phone, that kind of thing, you know what I mean? Maybe your phone's implanted in your wrist or some such strangeness. You never know, do you? People already get ID chips and things rather than passports and things put in their hands, don't they? I've never played on the VR headset yet. You know, I have played with a VR headset, you know, it's arcades and things, but never have I played on one of my own consoles or anything like that in my own home. Don't own one yet. Always kind of looked at it and decided it was a bit too expensive, sort of thing. Do you know what I mean? But I'm fully aware that we'll all be like VR'd up for 5, so do you know what I mean? I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a whole new experience for me, in so much as doing it at home. Do you know what I mean? That sort of easier access. Oh, what's this? Oh. No, they didn't. We're seeing what happened until they were executed. Yeah, exactly. And I think, you know, now, to be honest with you, there's been so much success. Although I do think the reason it wasn't successful was because they made it like £100 or $100, depending on your, you know, your money system, more expensive than it needed to be. I really do. I think they'd have sold like 3 times as many if they'd made it cheaper. And I think that's the mistake. I think they're aware of that, and the new one will probably be the same price as this one was, because we're now going to be paying more for our consoles. Do you understand what I mean? So it'd kind of be the equivalent of it being like, you know, £75 cheaper or so, £100 cheaper or something, if they'd done it that way around, sort of thing. I think that's actually what's going to happen. And I do know that there's, I mean, a couple of you, obviously you've watched my episodes and things, you might be aware that one of the other Reapers that helps me on the channel is a bloke called War Animal, and he's got a VR. And I mean, I've been in sort of game share with him, and I've seen the quality of the Batman Arkham game in VR, and yeah, awesome. Do you know what I mean? Proper awesome. Also on the Star Wars Theory channel, I watched his VR Darth Vader series. I forget the name of the machine it's on that he bought just to be able to play it. But yeah, a very, very nice virtual reality game, Star Wars game. Very, very impressive. Do you know what I mean? So I see the capabilities of it, like, you know. Yeah.
Hey! Hey! Let us in! We're not here to hurt you and we're not here to stay!
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Let us in!
That's not bad though. 350 for it, like bloody hell. Then 80. That's what I mean. You see what I mean? That's just like such an expensive setup. You know, you could go and get 2 very, very decent second-hand PlayStations for that. Do you know what I mean? It's a lot of money to expect, you know, such a big worldwide demographic of users of your hardware to be able to afford. You know, it really is, when you consider that a lot of people have got several PlayStations in the house. There's lots of families where 2 kids and mum and dad own a PlayStation. You know, if they say they all spent 500 quid each on that PlayStation and like controllers, mics and etc., you're then asking them to go and spend another sort of, what, 550, 600 quid? Do you know what I mean? On each one. It's just insane money, mate. Do you know what I mean? We weren't all, I've got to shoot the lock on it, sort of born with J.D. Rockefeller as daddy, were we? You know what I mean? Just a stupid amount of money. What, shoot locks? Yeah, a few times. I even got stuck in the town and it was Sharon that told me it was up on the thing. And I was running around going, where do I get in then? In, oh, I forget the name of it now, Sherman's camp, that one. The one where Mike killed everybody.
I don't know what you can but I'm telling you, there's no way. I know you've gotten me past suspense. I know these people. And if Jim's in there, he's going to listen.
Jim, you almost shot me when I tried to pick you up.
That was so long ago. I know it's changed.
No, it ain't. Trust me, Sarah, no, it ain't. Yeah, no, I get you. It's kind of, I mean, they did it very, I'm not sure if it was deliberately done, but it was almost like you bought your machine, then you found out you couldn't play the VR games, so you bought the VR headset and kind of went, okay, that makes sense, and then you found out the VR headset didn't work right until you had the movement, I think it was called the Mover or whatever. If you wanted to play gun games properly, you needed to buy the special peripheral for that, and I imagine the same for driving and all sorts of stuff, so that it just turns into being like, you know, 10 times more expensive than it needs to be for your actual, that isn't a person, what am I shooting at? I don't even see a speaker, but, okay. Is that a speaker? That is a speaker. Oh, where's the other speaker? I don't remember where it is. I can hear it though. I'm going to get shot at looking for a bloody speaker. So anyway. Oh, that was terrible shooting. Oh, come on. Oh my God. Thank you. Cool, poor old eyes, I can't see that far. All the excuses. Got a bad controller. Couldn't be I was actually aiming too high, could it? Do you know what I mean? Couldn't actually be my mistake. Oh no, it's bad game, bad game. Not working properly. Blame everything else. Be human, do you know what I mean? After all, we all do it. Right, yeah, I really need to find this speaker because she's beginning to piss me off and all. I don't see it anywhere. Sharon, where's the speaker? You've probably spotted it already. Really? You have to actually go for an eye test? Wow, man, that is not good. Do you know what I mean? What was that? Was that because you were like closing one eye inside the mask or something? Jesus. You are so dead. You are so dead. Where is this bloody speaker? Aha! Seriously? There's still more? The speaker up here? Yes. Right, cool. Thank you, Sharon, for the upstairs knowledge. Wow. Wow, that's, yeah, that's like dodgy as hell, man. Dodgy as hell, you know. I hope you're okay, and it was just like some sort of eye infection or something, or basically that game was just too much for your, maybe for everyone's eyes, but obviously for your particular eyes, do you know what I mean? Obviously steer away from those sort of things. It's a shame if you really enjoy them, but maybe play them in like regular, like this, sort of sniper games and things. Because yeah, that's dodgy, mate. You don't want to get, hurt your eyeballs, do you? Ooh. Make sure your nephew's aware that if it starts to hurt his eyes, not to do it and all that and all. Shut up. What are you firing at, Sarah? I see nothing. Oh, is there a person on that balcony? Is there a person on that? But yes, there is. Oh, you're up. Wow. Yeah, that's not cool, man. I'm really sorry to hear that, sweetheart. I really am. You know what I mean? All I can say is with I saw a gentle, warm smile on my face that, well, I suppose that's dedication to the craft of gaming, isn't it, sweetie? Oh, wow. Sarah. I don't know why I'm blaming you. You walked in front of me after I've missed him. There's another thing I do like about this game, though. It's free aim. I mean, I know you can have the auto aim, but I don't. As you can see, it's all free aim. I have to do it all myself. And I really do like that feature in games, do you know what I mean? I don't like that snap to aim thing. It just feels so much like a sort of crutch. Like it, I think those sort of things dampen your skill. I really do. Take away your ability to aim and shoot, sort of thing. That's why I call them a kind of crutch.
Come on, let's try the door on that. Sarah, you're on 200765 security override. Disable the computers.
Any IT around?
Maybe. Is there a way to remove it?
You should be able to climb up to the roof in that AC.
You should be able to climb up from there. Listen, I want you to go up there, lay down some fire, keep their attention. All open up, and go from here. Take the rest. What's that?
The door's locked. Come on, alert. Alert. This is level 4 alarm. Multiple shots have been fired. Security personnel to the maintenance building.
Oh, that's right, we get me registered, don't we?
They locked off security, but they got you. It's from this station, I can get you temporary access. Alright, here's your ID. Ready? Your full name is 9542900.
Alright?
Sounds like a bleeding prison number or something, doesn't it? Or I suppose a military number. Because that's all it is, it's just a numerical log of your person. Oh, did I have to do something else in there? No, I think I'm done. Let's get you up on that roof.
Here, I'm gonna need you to help me.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Ready?
Yep.
Time for me to pop. Oh my lord, I nearly fell off the edge of the bleeding world. Right, that'd have been handy. Oh, I managed to do that in yesterday's episode, actually fall off the edge of the world, didn't I, with the bike jump. That went terribly wrong. 4th death in the game. But anyway, let's craft another one of those. Yeah, no one. Probably not going to need it, but let's take one anyway. We don't really need them until we're running from hordes, but I'm probably going to regret this because of the time it takes me to get back to the door. Oh. Right, I've got to wait. Because she's got their attention. Oh, what a time to need to reload. Fucker. Oh, that wasn't too shabby. Go on, Deke, put your shoulder into it, mate.
Don't
shoot him! We need him alive!
I said hands! Alright, just some little tool. Okay.
He's clean!
Yeah, exactly. Oh, well said, Sharon. Well said. Yeah, I agree 100%. Oh, kick him again, or hit him again, or do something, hurt him more. Yeah, executed them all, mate. Women and children alike, didn't give an absolute sod. He is an a-hole.
Jim, one,
Don't understand.
two,
Look, don't do this.
three. Open the goddamn door!
All right.
Nope.
I'm sorry. I just need to do this.
Nice. Yeah, Dave. She's as badass as you, man. Look at his face, it's priceless. It really is. Oh, it gets me every time. Oh, why? It's just spit, innit? Here we go. Well, you should have recognised it was your work, yeah. I think you should have done, really. I think you've been living in denial, love. It would be mind-blowing, wouldn't it, when she had all the, like, you know, obviously, not worth the paper it was written on, agreement, but the agreement that said that her work wouldn't be used for, like, you know, military uses and all that, as a weapon and things. That would be a real kick in the teeth.
There are billions of dollars at stake. He could just leave it alone. He didn't listen. He hacked the system. He got behind the firewall. He told me that this was some sort of classified project.
Yeah, it would be, wouldn't it? You know what I mean? If you dedicated your life to doing things for peace and that, to find out that the twisted a-holes at the top had just used you and, you know, unleashed a worldwide pandemic, you know what I mean, like on the mother of destruction and all that, wouldn't it? You know what I mean? Be a real, like, head-spinning moment, life-changing, obviously. You know, she seriously needs some therapy now, mate.
I went to the Florida office in Maryland. I went to go try and find David. He was hard to call. He'd been gone for 2 weeks. There was this weird 3 months ago. He must have gone to see the reporter. He was probably infected and didn't even know it yet. And 2 days later, everything at that conference was infected, and then they all got the
Wow, he was the Typhoid Mary sort of thing.
And a week later, 2.5 billion people were dead.
This couldn't be your fault. I mean, you could stop.
You don't understand. It's the research. My research was a part of this. Deacon and I was a part of this. They used me.
Well, they're all dead now. There is that. They're all dead. But yeah, it would be a real kick in the teeth, that one, mate. So it's just like a regular husband and wife then. Every time they go out, she comes home with a new appliance. Obviously I'd play. You know what I mean? That's far more value to a wife than appliances. Or a man than taking them shopping. Oh, why are we walking in the opposite direction? Don't get why they walk away then. Because I'm doing something else, probably. Right, yeah, apparently I'm going over it. Any of these cars got scrap? I don't think they have, actually. I seem to remember checking this last time and there's nothing. No, there isn't. Oh, welcome back to the stream. Oh, it's the... Hello. I am seriously wasn't prepared for that. No, I need to heal is what I need to do. Alright, get a Molotov. Oh, come on. Every time I come out, there's one screeching and coming at me. Oh, I heard it that time and I didn't roll. Where's the other nest? There's no other nest there. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Where's the other nests? I don't remember where the other... Oh, that one's got a nest in it. Roll! Roll again! Roll again! Roll again! Is that one? There's not two there? No, I don't think so. Roll, grab everything. Roll. Actually. Take that. Make that. I don't even know. Okay. Right, back to the Molotovs, because I'm bound to need to make some more of those. Okay. Have we got more to do? Oh, I've got more to do. I'm pretty sure there's 3 of them. Grab that. And then grab... Boy! Right. That seems to be it. Was that it? Show me something else around there. Inside. Okay. Aye. I don't know why we were hurrying, man. There's no birds anymore. We burnt them out. Yeah, turning the power off now. I just had a silly moment. I think it's because we were chatting and I wasn't really paying attention. You know, bearing in mind that I've done it before, sort of thing. And then going like, oh God, what have I got to do? You know, one of those moments. Right. Okay, nothing around that side. Right. Back to Sarah. I'm probably going to put us back with Sarah. Oh no, O'Brien, is it? Oh, okay, dude. Booze, rather.
Lost Lake Camp, anywhere?
You too, bro.
The research facility in Sarah used to work at. You know what I'm talking about, right? So listen, there's food here. Lots of food. Horns is how they would outline it.
Broke his heart again, Deke.
Lost Lake Camp, come in.
Oh, Ricky.
Okay, good. Listen. Yeah, it's me. Listen, who's it? I don't know. Listen, there's this.
They're very similar, really.
Okay, listen, there's this farm, okay, there's a power tower with fences. And ask Bruce, it's where Sarah used to work. I iron UVs and no clubs. So come over here. Are you kidding?
Good call.
Did you tell?
Sergeant Arms is what he used to be, mate. That's what he did.
But you know what?
Right. Oh, what, mate?
Yeah, Captain. There's a research facility in Iron Butte. It's like Sarah, Lieutenant Whitaker said, there's an important piece of equipment that she needed. And this was the only place that she could get it.
She's not answering her radio. The Colonel wants to know why you're not back yet.
Tell him we're on our way.
The Colonel wants to speak to you.
Sorry, Captain, you're breaking up. Heading out right now.
Go on here, you. Yay, golf cart. Fond memories from the challenge, the golf cart. Yeah, I think you're right. It might be the Horde. Yeah. It would be nice to do a Horde because we didn't get one yesterday. We haven't done a Horde for a while on the live stream. In fact, I'm not sure if we have done one on a live stream actually. I think we've had a few swarms, but not a Horde, if you know what I mean. Like mini Hordes.
Alright, let's give it a try. So,
I just leave the gate open so anybody can have the food AD. Yeah, brilliant idea, mate. It's got an electrocuted fence, but we left the gate open. So I'll probably spoke to Ricky, won't it, so that she can come there and turn the fence off. But anyway. Yeah, the old chat. That's a big one, isn't it? It's a big one. Lots and lots of run and gun. And old crikey moments, no doubt.
It's clear.
Oh, is it cue the shaft music? I think it is. The one time in the whole game that Deke will get lucky. Bless him. And Sarah, I suppose. Why, are you underage? Spoilers and all that. Not spoilers, but what do you call it? Age restrictions and things. Censors, that's the word I was looking for, not spoilers, censored. How old are you then, Sharon? I mean, I'm assuming you're not a teenager or something if you've got a nephew, do you know what I mean? But if you don't mind me asking, of course, you should never ask a lady her age, and if you can tell me to bugger off and I won't be offended. Do you know what I mean? Well, I make no secret of the fact that I'm in my 40s, you know. Oh, okay, cool. You're 5 years younger than me, 6 years in January. Means you remember the good old days. You know, when things made a bit more sense, sort of thing. Nice, nice. Yeah, January over here, 47. So yeah, obviously we're both 73 babies, like, you know what I mean? You think they could have given them a fur rug, eh? Do you know what I mean? Made it a bit more bleeding special. Old blanket on the floor, you know what I mean? Would it really have hurt in a lodge to have had a fur there? Would it in front of the fire, hey? Deer skin or something? What, now you're shy? Behave. Yeah, fair play. Yes, but I suppose, yes, if we were talking about the 7, yeah, of course, yeah. It does become a big giveaway, doesn't it, when you start talking about things like that? How old you were when that year was that, it's a definite giveaway, isn't it? You know? No, I'm really an 18-year-old and I'm proud of it. God, I wish I knew what I know now when I was 18, crikey. I'd have been a lot more, a lot richer. Put it that way. Might not have had as much fun. Might have been a lot richer. Awesome. Awesome. I must admit, I wish I did. I don't. I've got a few scars and things. I'm bigger than I was when I was 21 as well. And I never stopped training, so obviously I just got more and more solid as the years went on. Probably about as fit though. But yeah, I've got grey hairs and things. I can't say I look the same. Grey in my beard and that, and in the sides of me, sort of temples and things. Right, I couldn't take the risk. Right, I never giving up. And Deet's obviously happy now, or happier, I should say. Someone I used to know. Right, but we've got all this. What am I doing? Taking time over it. Loads of bike skins. I'm trying to think, is there anything I could do to my bike to make it look better? Because I don't like it all. Do you know what I mean? I'm wondering if maybe I should spend some time off when I'm not streaming, just in the bike shop, playing around with the normal, like keeping the tank and all that on it, and then using their colours to sort of design the colour scheme to go with it, but sort of in the same sort of sandy orange.
Sarah?
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe I'd like to chrome out the frame, but you know it's crazy on the bike game they didn't give us chrome. They gave us rusty, shitty chrome. Do you know what I mean? What the hell, man? You know? Maybe white. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'll have a look. Maybe I'll have a look now. Bugger it, why not? Oh, no, I know why not. I'm at the wrong camp. This one doesn't have the motorcycle stuff, so we'll do it next time we're at Corey's camp. We'll have a little look and see if we can make it pop more, because it's just... Oh, it's not bad. Feels like I should be able to do more with that. Do you know what I mean? Right. Because the bike here, obviously, he just refuels. Even though he tells you don't use Lucas, use him. You don't do anything, you're useless. Right. But I really do love this game. I could literally play this all day. Fortunately, I have got to watch the time, because I have got things to do this evening. But I'm okay at the minute. Right, that's all that. I don't know why I always check the things I know I've got. I suppose it's just force of habit. Make sure I've always got everything. I didn't kill any freakers. What am I doing? Right. Where am I going? Up here. We have seen Corey in that, haven't we? We haven't left anything behind other than nests and neuropsites and Crystal, because I'm still not sure I'm going to go and get her unless I have to. I kind of think she deserves a, you know, run, go for it, you know what I mean? You never wanted to be captured anyway. The only reason the militia got you is because you've been captured by other people who was going to rape you. You know what I mean? Just let her go and have a life. No, I'm sure it looks, yeah, no, white frames can look really nice. It's just whether I want it to look the way that'll look, you know what I mean? I'd like to chrome it out. I'd like a nice sort of shiny metal and all that. I always have this. I'm old school biker, you know. I like the sort of Scandinavian choppers and street fighters and things. Not that the street fighters are Scandinavian, but you know, the older, what people call the easy riders and all that. You know, and I sort of like the street fighters from the late 80s and early 90s. That kind of design. I like cafe races as well, obviously, in the 50s and 60s, because they're kind of street, the original street fighters. Right. Oh, we have got this over here. What's this? What's this white one? Go to the radio tower and talk to Booze. Oh. Oh. Yeah. See, that's the other thing I'm thinking. I wonder if I was to put something like Agent Orange with that tank. Because it's an alternative orange, you know what I mean? Because basically I can have all of my black thing like I had before with all the mongrel skulls and that, and it kept all the mudguard and everything was already, that was covered like that. So yeah, maybe something like that could be a, you know, get some stripes and things on the bike, rather than just a bulk matte colour, which is a bit sort of pooey, do you know what I mean, to look at on the rest of the bike. But I do kind of want to keep the tank. It's novel, I like it, I really do. Do you know what I mean? I wonder how long before somebody actually creates that petrol tank with like a hologram of a baby on it. Do you know what I mean? I wonder how long, you know, before someone actually creates that. I've already seen 2 YouTube videos of people creating Deke's bike. Do you know what I mean? Actually how to make, you know, the bike from Days Gone and that. You know, there's one where a bloke shows how to make the bat axe as well. You know what I mean? But anyway, right, we are here, so let's just do this one because it's right here. But yeah, there's actually people out there that are taking it to sort of like the real world extreme. I point out they build the bike off the cover of the game. The one that you use in the beginning that sort of gets stolen by Copeland. But yeah, Agent Orange is a good idea actually. But I was also thinking there's all the metallic paints and things like that, you know, colouring ourselves might mean that we can just make it the way we want it, or a bit better than it is now, sort of thing. I mean, obviously I like my bikes most of the time to be black, although I do like white bikes. White bikes with red flames on them look really nice, do you know what I mean? And I actually once saw a lady riding a 1200 Sportster that was done in a pearlescent white with pink flames on it, and that looked amazing. I mean, I wouldn't have ridden it myself obviously, but it looked amazing. It just stunning, and it popped. A lot of chrome on it as well, obviously, which, as I say, is always a favourite of mine. But yeah, very nice bike. No, I'm sorry. No, it upsets me so much because I'm sorry. If someone stole my bike, at the very least, they would be visiting an infirmary. Do you know what I mean? And if it was in this sort of world, you know what I mean? No, I'd be putting them down. That's it. Manny, you're in charge of the camp. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Dole, definitely. There's no way. There's no way. Do you know what I mean? Jesus, man. I've shouted at people for like sitting on my bike. You know what I mean? You know, and threatened them physically if they like carry on sitting on it, kind of shouted at them, you know. I would not be very happy if somebody was to steal it and I knew they'd done it. They wouldn't be very happy after I'd finished with them. Do you know what I mean? Right, but yeah, I mean, it might look nice with some metallic on it. You know what I mean? Some metallic. I'm thinking, like you say, with that Agent Orange, that might work really well. Have a little play with that. Right, anyway, where was I lying to? Where are we going next? Really? Wow. Okay, we're going to talk to Boozer, because that way we'll get radio messages, no doubt. Okay, that's going to be out the front. Yeah, cool. Don't be stupid and jump in front of the bike. Bloody militia idiots. Right. say, right, like we're there and we're going to be able to actually do something other than just stop for a bleeding gate. Come on, open the gate. Come on, get going. That way. Oh, what the hell? What the hell? What the hell happened now? Easy with all that. Okay. I'm not sure what that was. Some sort of loading screen. Looks like I'm going to see Curry in a minute. Seriously? Oh, crikey. Oh, crap. Right. No, it ain't.
Hell no! I gotta listen to that bullshit.
Salvage, 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 salvage. Yeah, I am a biker in real life, sweetheart, yeah. Have been for a very long time. But I suppose I really chose to be a biker the minute I sort of chose what I wanted to do. I've always rode motorbikes, you know. But I built motorbikes before I was allowed to ride them legally on the road and that sort of thing, you know, as a kid. And obviously rode them in fields and things and all that. And I love motorcycles all my life. Just something about them speaks to me, you know. Yeah, everything's salvaged when it's Copeland. Oh, when Copeland when something gets taken from his camp, the guns, they're not salvaged. What the hell, what was that? Easy! Thank God I saw he was aiming backwards. Are you alone? You're rarely alone. We thought you were alone earlier, didn't we? Oh yeah, there's one there. How are you not dead? How are you not dead? I shot you in the head. With the ball pup, for Christ's sakes. I mean, come on, seriously, if you're not dead, there's a problem. Right. Right. But yes, it's salvaged when Copeland steals. And when he's stolen from, it's theft. Apparently. Now, if I remember right, there's a bike around here we've got to search, isn't it? Or something? Hold on. I kinda remember this. And I kinda don't. Oh, no, it's in here. Okay. So it's not in there. I'm supposed to be going to the radio tower, Adam. What are you doing here? Sorry, I'm thinking of one of the bounty hunts or something. Where we have to come here and search. I just saw this and thought that's where I was going. My bad. I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? Yep. Always. And that's the screamer. Where are you? Fucker. Yeah, I see it now. Clears them up and gives us a few ears. Right. Because wandering screamers can be a bleeding problem. Especially because if they get close enough, they'll scream you off the bike. But yeah, up the little path and through here, you're right. And we should have a camp full of idiots, if I remember right. Is it not a camp full of idiots? Maybe I'm wrong. Did we come and clear this before? Can't remember. Probably did. Whoa, what was that? Grab all of that. No, can I make anything? Probably. What will I do? No, go around the table, please, Deke. Go around the table. Oh, there's nothing over there, is there? No, I don't need that. Right. Oh, a lot of stairs. Anything on the balcony? Probably not. Right. Did I go all the way around? No, I didn't. Right, nothing. Typical. I'll grab that then. Great, door. I'm looking. Hey, I've come up the wrong one, haven't I? Fool. How's that? Am I supposed to have brought the bikes through? Or did I not need to come in here? Did I need to go around? I bet I need to go around. Wasting time. Bleeding typical. Whoa, Doc. Oh, easy. I remember. Sort of. That is dodgy through there. Right. Wait. Came up very fast. Oh, come on. With the controls now. Am I the wrong side of the ladder? Probably. Yeah, I am. Right. Climbed the wrong tower. To begin with, like an idiot. Although I could probably have done it from up there as well, technically. I'm not sure. Maybe that's what you mean. But either way, I'm up here now. Oh, hello. Quick. Nothing to pick up. No. Right, so let's do the message.
It's deep to come back. Lost Lake Camp tonight. Crater Lake. Hey,
It's good to hear from you.
Probably can, but take the bike is quicker. All the climbing around, monkeying about. But it was good to go in there because obviously we managed to pick up quite a lot of stuff again. You know, we're replanning what we've been using, so saves us having to spend, you know, half an hour or something climbing around loads of cabins and things. Well, it was wrong then, wasn't he, Bose? Because I'm sure with one arm you can cause 3 times as much trouble. Right, just checking in. Surviving isn't living. Okay. But yes, you are right. I can see the back end of the camp there, can't I? On my way down. I could have come through there. Got me? Literally. Yeah, Wade, innit? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's the line already there, I think. Yeah, right to the ski lodge. I don't want to hang. Yeah. This is where we sort of say goodbye to him. Yeah, the I don't want to hang, exactly right. Okay, so straight on down here. That's handy. So he's going back through that bleeding, what's that? Oh, this is where we had the and animals attack Deacon St John's. Right, sorry. Don't know why I hit the brake. At the same time as the thing.
Just follow orders. Yeah, sure.
Possibly. Awesome. Obviously I just stopped to quickly grab that nest because it was there. I think we've got one just to the right of us as well. But we'll see that from the bike in a second. What am I doing? Ammo, that's what I'm doing. Grab the ammo. Right. Where's the base bike? That way. Probably is. And is there a box? No. Okay. Oh, do I need the residue? Yes, I probably do. Cool. Right. Yeah, now bring up the little. You know, we've got to understand here. And that probably should be these 5 taken out.
Is it?
Okay. I'm not seeing a nest.
This is a nest. Let's burn it up.
Hey, where is it? Did you see it? Ah. Yeah, exactly. Window smashed. Yeah. Oi! He came out close. No, I said die. Oh, God. Oh, right, that's the roll line infestation taken out. Cool, like I say. I thought they'd be it. So they had 69% on that. Alright. Well, it's a bit of fun, but we want a horde. Right, where did I leave the bike? I never remember where I left the bike. Thank God for the radar for that. It does look bad sat on the hill like that, I must admit. It does give it quite a beastie look, the matte black. Right, where was the road? This road, was it? Yes, it was this road. Cool. All fuel there. Van and e-fuel. Been a while. Can never have too much fuel. Yeah, it was down to 72. She's thirsty. There you go, sweetie pie. Got to refuel the baby. Right. Okay, where am I going? Round the bend. Right. Literally, probably. Oh, God almighty. Mine, that's a sign. So this is what happens when you bugger around with the bleeding camera. Well, I didn't like that sign anyway. It was in the way. Jumped out on me, it did. Did you see it? Try to make me gross. Right. What are we doing for a while? I can't see a bloody thing. I'll sort of refill just in case. Oh, well, that wasn't really worth it. Yeah, it's not bad. For this job, it'd be exactly the right kind of bike, although you could do a lot more to the engine. It could be a lot more powerful. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, if it was real, that's actually the right sort of style of bike for this kind of terrain and everything. Do you know what I mean? Good, powerful, torquey engine. The V-twin would be very good for that, same as any touring engine really would, to be honest with you, that style of engine. Obviously the big knobbly wheels, because there's as much off-road as on-road, do you know what I mean? You would want a large tank, obviously. I think that, sorry, a small thing I think they should have added into the game. Why do we don't have the ability to siphon petrol is beyond me. In this sort of world, you would be carrying a tube and emptying petrol from all sources, you know? Especially the other bikes, when they say, like, you know, that you've shot them down, but they've still got 100% fuel in the tank. You know what I mean? It's like such a waste, you know? I think that was a silly omission to the game. And they wouldn't then necessarily have needed the fuel cans, do you know what I mean? Or even have us carry a fuel can and siphon, you know what I mean? You don't actually have to have the pipe. Well, you would technically, but, you know, it's a game, isn't it? Right, what am I looking for? Whoa, somebody can see me. Or somebody can see me. Did I go past somebody chatting? Probably. Yeah, they probably just didn't think of it. But I think it would have been a good addition to the game, you know. And made an extra use to all the cars and things around. That was actually a really, really sweet thing to do. That was very loud. What am I looking for? Oh, I'm going off track again. That's what I'm doing, yeah. Is this it? No, we've got more footprints. Right. Oi. Oi, no, that isn't good. Kind of reminds me of one of the buildings in The Last of Us, actually. Oh, you bugger. Right. Still more on that. Maybe I give up yet. Oi! It's you still. Oh my god, no. What a time to loot. What a bloody time to loot. Yeah, no, I make that right, but I mean, yeah, I mean, you could have done that with the siphon. I think it would have been a nice feature. Like I say, just use it as the red can thing, sort of thing. You'd still have had to fill it up as often and that, wouldn't you? And it would make, I mean, you wouldn't have to, you could have added an extra level to it, because necessarily without the cans around that automatically are full all the time, the cars would actually have a limit, wouldn't they, 100%, that would eventually drain down. So you'd have to like be a bit careful with not overtaxing areas and things like that as an extra management level, although that might have then broken the game in a way for some people, because it would be too much to think about, you know what I mean? Possibly. So maybe their way of doing it was actually a better idea in the long run, now I think about it, than making it too complicated sort of thing, too realistic. It might have put people off a bit, maybe. A lot of bullets to go that way. Okay. Right, there you go. In fact, no. Let's have a little healage. We'll grab that now. Oh, come on, grab it. Okay. Right, there we go. Cool. Well, that wasn't too shabby. Not a bad bit of assault, if I do say so myself. Yeah, exactly. Like I say, now I think of it, it would have been so complicated and people would have run out of petrol so much at the beginning of the game, learning to do it, you know what I mean? It might have been a real problem. So, yeah. Might have been done because obviously you've got so many different things to learn. Sort of know why Deke does it, you know what I mean? Yeah, I think I would have done as well, because they'd actually, I mean, it would have been nice if they put some choices in the game, maybe. I mean, because rather than watching Ang, do you know what I mean? I think, yeah, he kind of accepts that he done wrong by killing the Doctor and he has to die for it, but yeah, does he need that indignity on top? Yeah, exactly, Ang's horrible, mate. In fact, he gets quite a good weight in as he's into it all and that, you know, he gets to go out high, doesn't he? You know what I mean? And the worst thing is he didn't really want to kill the doc. He didn't kill the doc out of malice. He panicked because he got caught. You know what I mean? Stealing drugs. You know what I mean? It's that thing, isn't it? Is he an addict and a victim, therefore, or is he really, you know, a murderer sort of thing? Because it was an impulse thing rather than premeditated. Isn't that manslaughter and all that, you know? Difficult one to answer, but I sort of think that was the right thing to do. Do you know, morally? Do you know what I mean? Whether it was the right thing to do legally is another matter, obviously. You know what I mean? That's why you can get away with it in entertainment and movies, but I wouldn't suggest people try in real life. Do you know what I mean? Fair play to Corey for that. It's kind of what makes it so fun, innit? Because you can explore things that you wouldn't normally do and all that, because obviously, you know, you can't run around villages chopping people's heads off with two-handed saws, a la bloody SO and things, but you can, obviously, in a computer game, can't you, without going to prison for the rest of your life, you know what I mean? And, you know, people like to explore those sort of silly avenues, don't they, you know? It's all the part of playing games, isn't it? You know? Alright, what's next? What's next? Where are we? Can't even think now where we are. Streams. You know what I mean? Right, here we go. We're back. I'd rather load it than have the loading screen, I really would. Yeah, it should be channeled now, I think you're right. And don't, I might, you know, I'm not going to be a sod and say we'll do it at the beginning of the next episode. You know, I'd like, it would be awesome to actually end, you know, today's stream with a horde. It would be really good fun. And obviously the reason they've been getting a little bit longer is because with Star Wars coming out, I'm still going to be happy to play more than one game and obviously do more than one stream and things, but at the beginning I probably for the first couple of days won't be covering anything but Star Wars because I'll be so into it, do you understand what I mean, that I'm trying to get as close as possible to the end so that it's not too long before we get to then finish off the New Game Plus run through sort of thing. But anyway, right, I don't want to hang. Okay, sorry Taylor mate, but it was probably a better way out for you. Don't worry, you'll live forever in the challenges as the pointless addition to the challenges. But okay. You're not really dead, everyone can still be you. Right. What are we doing next? Bring up the map. What's this? My eyes have been opened. Listen to Colonel Garrett's speech. No, please. Oh, go on then, because we're here and it's the only thing we've got to do. And hopefully that will then move us on to the Chemalt thing with Sarah. I think that you're right. That what's this down here? Is this it? Don't want to join up. What? Protecting the weak. That's a rescue mission. Bloody hell! Right, we'll do this and see if it clicks on the other one. Right, because I do want that Chemalt horde. That would be awesome. Aha! This might be it now. Let's get some bullets.
What do you need from me?
I'll tell you how you get Sarah out.
I don't think this is the horde. This is going and getting the little newt. We're a ways from the horde yet. Ah, bugger.
Right?
Yeah, you're not wrong, mate. Right. Yeah, I think that's the way we have to go and get the newt wearing the pink jumper. The little girl newt. Or teenage newt. Ah, that's a good one. Yeah, good idea, good idea. Yeah, we'll leave off of the stories and go, let's go and get a horde. I totally agree. Just get out of the way, basically. You're an idiot guard. There's the reason why you've only got the one stripe and you're a private. Right. I'm obviously moving around the camp. You know, running past. Right. Anyway. Let's bring up, where is Chemalt? Is that Chemalt down here? I think it is. Oh, that's the Nero in Chemalt, isn't it? Yeah, this is Chemalt. So what we got here? College infestations. Right, okay. Is that part of it as well? No, that's South Oregon Cry. Okay, let's go to that one then, that's the closest. Is it this way? Yep, cool. Or at least it can be, it looks like it's both ways. Oh, easy. Mine's into the right, looking at the map. Whoa, oh, that was close. And yeah, I could have stopped and played with him, but bears are a bit dangerous. To be honest. And, you know, I'd rather get to the horde. Because I have got to pay attention to the time. Like I say, I've got some things to do. I don't really want to go much over the sort of 3 hours. Oh, it is through it. Okay. I don't know why, but I thought it was down. Whoa, 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 whoa. That was close. Yeah. Yeah, you're not wrong. It had to be windy as I should have gone that way. Oh, gold. Totally losing the way. Ah, it's up there again. Because this is where this, like, taking the map off you is just so bloody annoying. Because when you're travelling at speed, you don't need that, you know what I mean? You really don't need that. Alright, where's my thing? There it is. And up the turn. Close. Whoa. I really did come out the wrong side of the camp. I should have looked at the map first. I've gone for the longest ride in the history of fucking Days Gone. Right. Where am I going? That's the wrong button. Right, out of here and right, okay. Follow that one. Seriously, he's still alive? Okay. Run away from that one then, he's obviously Superman. The freaker. Oh, I've gone wrong again. I'm here. I'm here. I have to go down there, because there's no way over that rock. Oh, I thought it was a cave for a minute. Whoa. We're back here. Whoa. We'll use the bike to find them in a second. So I've dealt with these.
Come on.
Look at this Joe, he will not die. Sorry, I can't see the comment in a minute. Oh, God. Cool, that was quite a fight. I enjoyed that. Right, what was the... Take the slip road. There's two still there. Right, okay, cool. I'll look for the slip road in a second. I'm shouting, take the slip road, take the slip road. Yes, now that would be an awesome form of live streaming where you could actually be able to talk to me while I... Oi! With insanity. Oh, crikey. Yeah, I've got a problem. Well, look, I love it. Look at them. Look at them. Come on, then. Oi. Such fun. Right, back to the bike, looking for slip roads. That's what we're doing, behaving ourselves. Right, is that actually an S there? I think it is, look at that. Right there, literally in front of us. Oh yeah, that's right. You see. Well spotted, Sharon. What would I do without you, eh? What would I do without you? Don't even know what's going on in my own game. Let's go back to the big boy. Because it sounds like there's loads of them and it turns out there's one. Oi! Good jump. That is just so much fun though. Is that one in there still then? Yes it is, of course it is. Awesome. Right, hold us off. How did you get out so quickly? Oh gold. So much for my plan to keep them all trapped in the doorway. Boy, I can hear more. Where are you coming from? Oh. I hear you. Ah, I say, but I don't bloody see it. Right then. Awesome. Should be those ones done, shouldn't it? Oh, we've got one here. Why are you giving me a line back to that? What the hell? Turn that off. Right. Very confusing shit. Okay, what's this? Let me get this. Police cars, ammo back. Awesome. Yeah, you're right, because it crashed, it never saved us doing the nest. Awesome, well spotted, well spotted. Right. Let's use one of those because we got whacked a few times with claws and things. Repair that because we're going to no doubt have some access to scrap here as well. Or hopefully some scrap. Awesome. This one's awesome. But that was actually really good fun, the way those nests mixed together and created us like a, what I call a swarm, a sort of mini horde. It was quite good fun. Enjoyed that. I mean, some of the actual hordes are smaller, so. You're 35. Right. Do we need any more scrap? Nope. Okay. Okay, that was an awesome little spot. Right. Following the line, that's all we're doing. Down to another nest, which is probably going to turn out to be cries. Is that somebody trying to be rescued? Oh my bleeding lord. I think we found a horde. Hello. I don't know, I've got some behind me as well. A handful of them behind me. This is, my bike's getting so knocked over. Oh, imagine those to roll through. Come on, man. Why was that doing that to me? We're going to want one of those. We're going to want one of those. And we're going to want one of them. Okay. Oi! Oh, I didn't realise that was getting on the side of me. I thought I had the perfect plan then, I really did. Well, a better plan would be not to getting in it, wouldn't it, really? Move. Because apparently you're now just shooting between them. Run, Deacon, run. Oh my God, climb the car, run. Oh no. We're running out of space now. There's about to be a drop-off behind me or something. Run. Run, man, run. Run, jump, run. Run, heal. Wow. Okay, reload the gun. Oh, make another one quickly. Take it quickly. Oh, that's it. That one's right on me again. What the hell? Oh, gold. Oi! Oh, I'm seriously getting hurt. And hit again. Reload. Apparently that's the end of the horde, but there's still some of them left. 30%. Come on, let me fire. Keep doing these silly screams. Fire a bloody horde. Move, man, move. Jesus. I think he's dead, Adam. I think he's dead. Crikey. Okay. Seat of the pants, but we got it through. We actually done it. Thank the bloody maker. And we did get our horde. Awesome. There's still some around. I can see him. Right, we've got all the ears this end. That's that way. I thought I was running into one then. There he is. Come on, we'll have no stragglers. Right. Can we get any ammo? Did we take all the ammo? I think we did. Did we leave any of the backs for the boots? Oh, maybe that one. Yeah. Awesome. Get something back. But that was so much fun. I do enjoy the hordes. I really do. I mean, they do hit you. You see, I hate to say it, Deke, but you need to be your wife when it comes to horde fighting. She is so quick. She's just so fast. Oh yeah, that actually helped. That was so handy being able to climb over them. Imagine if I hadn't been able to climb. That would have been a completely different game then, wouldn't it? Different story sort of thing. I mean, another death. Apparently that's got scrap we don't need. Right, okay. Right, bike's up there. With a load more is. Yeah, I know. I nearly literally drove straight into the middle of them. Can you imagine how bad that would have been? That would have been good night at Vienna, just torn off the bike and literally ripped to pieces. I mean, it would have been awesome, like bugger up of a death. But, right, we've got... Apparently there's a bleeding nest here. Must be underneath. Oh, I missed out on a load of ears. There's a load of ears up here. Okay, so we have still got a nest in us. Oh, wait! Do you know what? Huzzah, have fun. Oh good, and we got a nice finish as well. Awesome. Okay, so we might as well burn out this nest because obviously I am starting to think about ending the episode, but I will get us back to camp and things and all that safe and do anything we have to along the way and that obviously. Why is there only 5 of those? Okay, it wouldn't let me think I need... Wow. I need kerosene again, man. Oh, you still need one though, eh? Still a nest. Still a nest. I'll grab that in a minute. Is that going to burn it? That bloody ad. Cool, Deke. I was expecting you to use your axe, but okay, we'll do it with the knife then. It'll look cool. Very cinematic. Yeah, might have a bird's nest left. Obviously, like I say, I want to get this cleared out, ready for the horde, because the last thing we need is like, you know, a nest erupting behind us when we're fighting a bloody horde. It was bad enough with a car's worth of them. You know? Get trapped and that's it, it's all over and right. So bringing up the map, just that one there, that cry nest there. We'll hit that when we do that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take us back following this line for and then obviously we're going to be going to getting the mute and all that, right, but I'll actually aim for that one so that we don't end up going to the wrong one. Turn that off. No, turn that off. Turn that on. There we go. Right. Bike. But yeah, I'm very glad that we managed to get a horde in. Try and get one into each of the streams now. Or maybe we'll even do a stream where we just literally go and hunt some hordes. For like a stream. Do you know what I mean? Because we do know where most of them are. Or like, at least if we don't know where they are, we know we're off to see. Look at this. If this takes me through these, I'm going to need to want to do them. You know? Hello, is the line going this way? Yes. Right. I seriously can't see like that. Oi! Eek! I knew that was coming. I've got to stop using my right thumb. No, it was up there. Ow! Proper crash. Ow! Look, I'm in the back of the van. Do you know what? That would have probably saved my life. That's real bad. I've really lost all my front teeth. But oh, look, 50% damage, man. 50% damage. That was awful, Adam. I mean, are you proud of yourself, man? Dear God. Well, oh yeah, go on then. Because I need this help and all, don't I? Why am I only using my knife? I've obviously not got the other one selected. Why have I not got the other one selected? Thank you. Now that flaming head again. Okay, that boy. Did I see that we only had 3 bandages? I bloody did. Craft. They're so important to keep. Right. Repair that. So that was why we actually had the knife selected. Cool. I wasn't even aware you could accidentally do that. Let's quickly grab the meat. It's one thing I do like about the game though, even riding round is eventful. I don't like that. You bastard. Biting me in the backside again. Seriously, have I just made it so I can't? No, I can't see it. Well, hello. That's a strange view. I'm inside the car. Okay. Awesome. Right. Did we get all of it? I think we did. Yep, we did all of it. Okay, we repaired the bike, did we? Yes, good. Right, where's the line? Up there. Gently, gently does it this time. Before I kill myself again. Right, back through here. Oh, come on, I was reloading. Seriously, I suppose that's what happens. Right. What? Okay, that was very strange. Very strange. I don't know if anybody else saw that, but as soon as I went to strike him, they disappeared. Okay. Let's just pick the bike up and get out of this glitchy place. Oh my bleeding lord. Right, yep, go on. Thanks, Cougar. What am I doing here? Oh, I've gone completely the wrong way again. What is wrong with this camera? Seriously. That's what I'm doing. Right. Okay. Back to the wheel lot later. And coming down here to the camp. Hang on. Oh crikey, I'm going to hit the tree because of this stupid camera angle. Right, unfortunately real world is catching up with me. I've got people calling me and things. So, I'm going to have to be quick. Thank you very much, Sharon, and it was a pleasure to chat to you whilst playing and all that, and I look forward to seeing you in the next live stream, sweetheart. Thank you very much for your continued input and support as well, of course. Awesome of you. I'm going that way. Thank you very much, sweetheart, thank you. Right, that's where we will be going, but we'll park up. In fact, we'll park up here so that we're ready to put the bike in and refuel and everything like that at the beginning of the next episode. So, let's just bring it round like that. And as I say, guys and girls, that's all for this live stream. Thank you for watching, and if you haven't already, please do remember to hit that like button. It really does help the channel a lot. And if you're new to the channel, then please remember to hit that subscribe button for regular live streams, minisodes and episodes on the games we all love to play. And also please remember to hit that bell for notifications of our latest live streams, episodes and minisodes, etc. And of course, if you have enjoyed this live stream, then please do feel free to share it with your family and friends and help us to grow the channel. And please feel free to leave a comment in the section below, especially if you have a question, a suggestion, a hint, a tip, a theory, or indeed any kind of comment that relates to this game or to this live stream. And a huge thank you to all of you who already, each and every one of you. And of course, an extra big thank you to Sharon for coming and being through the entire live stream, making it great fun for me as much as I hope it was for you guys. Okay, so thanks once again for watching. Take care and keep on gaming. I'll see you in the next episode. Laters, guys and girls. Or live stream, sorry. Laters, guys and girls.